My favorite is the dinner table that has only chairs on 3 sides. All right, so this is going to be some real inside baseball, but let me explain what's going on here. Ask any experienced filmmaker, and they will tell you that one of the most difficult scenes to shoot is 4 characters sitting at a dinner table. All right, so imagine this. We have a table, 4 sides. Each character has 1 side, okay? What's the film coverage that we have to do to shoot this? How do we shoot this? Well, we have to get my look to him and then his look back to me. Usually this is over the shoulder. I prefer this to be a dirty single. These are singles now. Dirty means you can sense the shoulder of the character, so we know a sense of geography as opposed to a clean single. Okay, so you get my look to him look back, his look back to me, my look to her look back to me, my look to her look back to me. Okay, that's 1, all right? Now you also have to get her look, her coverage, her look to him and his look to her, and her look to her, and her look back to her. Now you also have to get his look to her and her look back to him. These are just the singles. You're also going to want to get a 2-shot, right? So you want to get my look to them and their look back to me, and my look to them and their look back to me, and so on. This goes on and on, never ends, right? And when you get these, the coverage, you want to make sure you don't cross the line. In other words, you want to make sure you're always shooting on the right side, the right shoulder. If you don't, it's going to be very disorienting when you cut it together. These shots won't cut together because you're going to lose the geography. The character's going to be looking this way, talking to that person, and your mind's going to say, wait a minute, they're supposed to be over there. And this all depends on where the camera is placed. It's not the actual geography of the scene. It's where the cameras are. It can be very confusing. This is all the coverage. To make this a little easier, what we often do, we eliminate one of the sides, which is why you have 3 characters on a small dining room table, which might look odd to you. If you make it a rectangular table, it doesn't look as nearly as bad. Now you have 2 characters sharing one long side, a character over there and a character over there. That's totally fine. If you want to make it even easier, you put them in a booth. Then you have 2 characters like this and this, and it just makes the coverage easier. You still have to worry about splitting the shots. In other words, where do you put the camera when you have 2 characters together? Which shoulder do you put it? Or do you put it in between the characters? This is all important because it changes the geography of the person watching the show. It can be very confusing if you cross the line. I remember I was a showrunner on a show, and we had a brand new director. We gave the director, his first shot, and he was not that experienced with this. And we shot a scene like this, and at one point, he goes, okay, we got it, let's move on. I'm like, no, we don't got it. That scene that shot that you think you're so good, that doesn't match the other shot that we need. It's not for that moment. That shot is not to play that moment. Now, you may argue, well, I don't care. I watch TV. I want you TV writers and producers to get it right. I understand. But you can only shoot a scene so many times before the actors lose the magic. Usually, when you shoot it, the first couple takes might be a little bumpy as they find their footing. But at some point, they got it, and it's just magic. But the more you run that scene from different angles, the magic tends to go away. And there's nothing you can do. You can't yell at them to make it come back. They can't. It's gone. And you don't want to spend all day shooting the damn dinner scene. You got to move on. You got to pick your battles. And if you spend all day on the dinner scene, get all that coverage that you think you need, your other scenes are going to pay the price for that. These decisions have to be made. I'm the one, and when I'm the one to make the decisions, put them in a damn booth, and or put 3, 3, 1, and 1, or 2, 1, and 1. And John, you may hate that, but sorry, I got to make the call. That's part of my job, is making the difficult decisions. Do I really want to make the damn dinner scene so perfect? Like when you shoot it perfectly, you don't notice anything. But if you don't get it right, and it's so easy not to get it right. If you don't get it right, it's very noticeable. So I prefer to make it easier to shoot. That's just my school of thought. But, when you're in charge, you'll shoot the hell out of that damn dinner scene, and you'll love it. All right, this is the last day for my giveaway. I'm doing a giveaway to win a signed script that I wrote for Beavis and Butthead, as well as a signed copy of my forthcoming book, dropping soon, A Paper Orchestra. Ooh, you're gonna love it. And some merch from Beavis and Butthead. Click over there to enter to win. Thank you for the question. For more, keep following me at Michael Jamin Writer.